Hey, how's it going, everyone? There's been a lot of discussion in the news lately about AI taking everyone's jobs. And I was thinking, well, what if AI can actually help you find jobs instead? And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a AI job search assistant. This assistant is going to search a bunch of job sources for you, filter out the jobs you don't want, and provide you with a list of jobs that match your criteria. If you've been searching for a job recently, you probably realize how frustrating it's been recently in the job market. And the reason is you're dealing with a lot of fake job postings, recruiter spam, and the one that annoys me the most is the AI data harvesting jobs. These harvesting jobs will ask you for a bunch of personal information, like your home address, before you even meet anybody in their company. They'll get your email, your address, and then you wonder why your email and your phone is blowing up with spam. The AI job search assistant that we're setting up in this video will help filter out a lot of this noise, and that will help move a lot of the promising real jobs to the front of the line so you could focus your attention on that. In this video, I'll be using the Codex app to generate our AI job search assistant. The assistant is technically a plugin that I have created, and by the end of the video, your plugin will be called Job Search Agent. It will give you a bunch of skills to run searches, update your configurations, and generate reports. To get started generating your plugin or your job search agent, go to Coders and you'll find it at this repository, AI Development Blueprints. And then under Plugins, Job Search Agent folder, open that up. And what you're looking for is this create plugin.md file. Open this. And what this file is it explains to Codex or even Claude, if you're using Claude, on how to generate this plugin. It's not an actual plugin. This is just a description of how to create the plugin. Copy this file and we'll paste this within Codex. Within a brand new prompt, paste in that description for the plugin, and that's all you really need to do. You don't need to add anything else, and send that in. While this is generating our brand new plugin, let's set up our project folder. Here on my desktop, I created a folder called Codex AI Job. You could call this folder whatever you want. This project we're going to bring into Codex. If you're totally new to the Codex app and you don't know what projects are within Codex, I created a beginner's guide video on YouTube and on oopcoders.com. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out those videos. If we look inside this folder, one thing you will need is something like a resume or any document that describes your portfolio or what you're looking for as a job. In my case, I just picked a resume. The plugin will go off of this resume to generate the parameters it's going to need to do the job search. And then also within our project folder is where our report files will be saved. So let's bring in our project folder. In this case, I called it Codex AI Job. I'll bring that into Codex. And we can see that the plugin has been created, but now let's select projects and we'll bring in that project from the desktop. And there it is. I called it Codex AI Job. So I'll make sure I select that and bring in that project into Codex. Now, if we look at the plugin that was generated, now what we'll need to do is bring this plugin into Codex so Codex could use it. To do that, go to Plugins. Make sure you have the Plugins tab selected at the top. And you'll notice you don't see the plugins under the Installed section yet. And the reason for that is we need to install the plugin. So go to Personals, and you should see the brand new plugin here. Go ahead and install it. And as you see at the top there, that it's been pulled into Codex. You should also see it under the Installed section here. Now that we pulled in our plugin, let's go into what a plugin is. The way I like to think of a plugin is kind of like it's a toolbox with a bunch of different tools in it. A plugin can have things like skills, automations, goals, and other different type of files inside of it. Inside of our AI job search toolbox, we have 4 skills, and 3 of them you'll find yourself using a lot. The first one is for updating your job search preferences. And this is for like updating your job title, location, keywords, salary range, anything like that. The next skill you'll find yourself using a lot is viewing your current configurations. So if you want to know what you're filtering out, or if you want to know what you're searching for, you could take a look at your configurations before you run your job search. And the third skill you find yourself using a lot is the job search, or running your job search and generating reports. And what's nice about this skill, it'll actually generate you a document and put it within your project folder. And you'll have an entire list of job postings that your job AI assistant has found. So let's jump into this new plugin, and we'll first start off with the update the job search preference skill. And in this case, I'll pull in my resume to generate our configuration file. A way you could find those skills we were just looking at is going in through the plugin. Select the plugin, and then here are the 3 most common skills that we were just looking at. The first one is the one that is for seeing your configuration. And if you select this now, and let's go ahead and do that, this will give you an empty result because we haven't generated that yet. And let's go ahead and send that in. Let's see what happens. And that has completed running, and as expected, it could not find our configuration file. So let's generate that, and I'll remove this, go back to plugins, and we'll select the second skill. And this one is for updating our job search preferences. Select that. Now this is smart enough to go within our project folder and pick up that resume, but I'm going to be very specific and just add in that resume. So select the file. Within the Codex AI job project that I set up, I'll select the resume and bring that in. So this skill will look through your resume and set up your filter parameters for you. Let's send that in. Okay, that took about a minute, and it updated my job search memory, and we should now have this config file within our project folder. And if I open up that project folder, and it should generate you this folder, this job search agent, and this is where it's going to store your reports. It also generated you this config file, and you could pull this config file up by using our skill. So let's go back here, and we'll go back within the plugins and use that first skill again for viewing our configuration. And now we should get a configuration file back. Send that in. Okay, that has completed running. It took 41 seconds, and it did find a config file, the one we were just looking at. Here's the resume it's using. And then also here are some of the search parameters. We don't have many yet, but search settings are set for the past 7 days by default. And by default, the job sources are LinkedIn and Indeed. You could add more, and we'll do that pretty soon. And where our reports will be saved is within this reports folder when we generate them. Since this is a new plugin, we don't have any reports currently. So let's learn how we could update this configuration file a little bit better. Let's start off by updating our configuration file with another job search website. So by default, you're given the LinkedIn and Indeed. You could remove those if you want to. And also you can add in different job search websites. So let's pick one. We'll add in monster.com. Another feature that this plugin has is an option where you can filter out companies and recruiters that you don't want to show up within your job search results. Like for example, let's say you come across a job posting and they're looking for like a unicorn employee that doesn't exist. Instead of wasting your time and dealing with that job posting every week, you could update your configuration and add that company to your blocked list. So in this example, I'll add the company Acme Corporation to the block list, and we could use that update skill to do that for us as well. This time to update our configuration, let's go through a new chat instead of selecting the plugins, and then we could search for the plugin here by using the @ symbol. And there's the plugin at the top, Job Search Agent. And that's one way you could find your plugin, or you could search for the skills that are within your plugin. If I remove this and enter in the $, and if you know the name of the skill, you could just search for it. And the one we're interested in is update job search memory. Select this. And then towards the end here, I'll just describe what I would like to update. I'll use the dictate button. I would like to include Monster as a job source. Then also I would like to exclude the company Acme Corporation from any of my search results. Then include search results that are for freelance work and also contract work. And what I really like about this is you can continuously update your search results the way you want. So this is like a growing document. All right, let's send that in. Okay, that has finished updating, and that only took 58 seconds. And now we have 3 job sources: LinkedIn, Indeed, and also Monster. We updated the blacklisted companies, and now Acme Corporation is in that list. And you can add as many as you want in the future. Employment types was full-time. Now it's full-time, freelance, and contract. Okay, this is looking really good. I think we're ready to run a job search. Let's create a new chat again. Now this is where everything comes together. So now that we have our inputs like our job preference, resume, filters, the sites we want to search, now we're ready to run one of our skills that will actually do the job search and put together our report. And we'll use the skill, the job search skill, to help us with that. To generate the job report, we could go through the plugin this time. And then under the plugins, and the one you're after is the third skill, run my job search and generate report. And then send it in. Okay, it's done doing our job search. That took a couple minutes, and it looks like it generated me a couple files, a .md file with my results, and also a JSON file as well. And you can find that within your Codex AI job or whatever your project folder name is. You can find these files. So if I go to my desktop and where I put my project file, the Codex AI job, and here's a brand new file that was just generated, the job results, that's a JSON file. And then it also created this reports folder, and there is the .md file. To view your results from Codex, you could just select this button, or on the right here, select this, and it opens it up in a nice markdown file. And then here's your search summary, and then all your search results should show up in an object like this. You'll be able to see the company name, agency if there is any, or recruiter, the source that it came from, in this case LinkedIn. If you would like to take a look at the job posting, here's a link. It'll send you right off to the job posting. And what I really like about this is, let's say you want to refine your search results a little bit better. This will give you a reason why this job posting here was selected for you. So you could update your config later on. Let's say you don't want this, remote first to be included in your search results. You could just add that into your config and refine this search result as time goes on. So this is all great. We ran this manually. Now let's set up our automation where this will run automatically for us. So the last feature I would like to show you in this video is automation. So we can set it up where our job search agent will run on a schedule. In this case, we'll set up a automation that will run every Sunday at 8 a.m. in the morning. Let's set up a brand new chat, and then we'll pull in the plugin again, and we'll use the @ symbol this time, and then select the job search agent. And here we'll describe the automation that we want to create. I'll use the dictate button again. Create an automation that runs my job search agent every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and generates a report. All right. And that should be every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Let's send that in. Okay, our automation has been created. That took 25 seconds. That wasn't bad. And the name of our automation is Weekly Job Search Agent. And you can find that under the scheduled link. Select this. And here it is. So this should run every Sunday at 8 a.m. Now to do a test run, you could select this and go up to Run Now if you want to test this out. And let's go ahead and do that. And then down here, if you scroll to the bottom, you should see it running, Weekly Job Search. Select this. And it successfully created me another job report, and we have a new MD file and a JSON file. And then if we go back to our schedule, under our automation, and you can see that it has completed running our automation. And that's pretty much it for setting up your own AI job search assistant. Hopefully this tool is helpful to somebody out there. If you run into any issues using this plugin, leave it in the comment section and I'll be happy to walk you through it. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.